Okay, this will be an interesting one. It's something I don't believe in, and these will end up in the recycle bin, which is how I feel about this stuff that I'm going to use as a demo piece. I'll see how we go with it. It's going to end up in the recycle bin because I don't feel it's safe for people. It's not fit for use. I know many people would probably disagree with me over this, but this is not a popularity contest, folks. I'm not here to be popular. I'm here to get my stuff on air, on television, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to be trying to be popular amongst the crowd watching. And some things are going to offend, like my foul language, but other things, this will probably offend people. I got it for only a small amount of money, and I figured I'd make sure no one else got these to dabble in. Anyway, let's see what we have, what this is all about. These are cards called the Oracle, and this is an example of one. And basically, yeah, I've decided to use this pattern, but these are going to end up in the recycle. Sorry folks if you fucking see this as a waste. I see this as I'm using these for my own purpose, and I've decided that I want to bin them at the end of this demo. I'm not here to be popularised. But I do find this spiritual stuff dangerous. It's not something to play with. It's not something, it's just not something that you get involved in. These powerful forces that we have here represented. So yeah, I must admit it looks terrible that I'm throwing something out that's almost what could be called perfectly good. But basically, I don't follow spiritualities like this. I know a lot of people do. No, I don't want background colour. Maybe I could just lighten it off. But there is one thing that I'm thinking about all the time, and I'm missing a loved one called Luigi, and I'm trying to get this stuff on television, whether people like it or not. So it's not an easy thing to get on television, this stuff that I'm doing, this photocopier art, which is what I'm an expert. Well, I do feel like I'm an expert. I've been doing it for decades on and off. I forgot to change the original type. I knew that happened. Yeah, the original type. That looks quite nice actually. Wondering if we're going to do the hue a bit hotter or leave it like that. So I'm just going to, yeah, it says knock knock. But opportunities don't typically come knocking anymore these days. But I don't believe in using that sort of stuff to make opportunity knock. basically I'm trying to get this stuff on television, so I'm hoping that there my opportunity will arise. But sometimes you've got to make opportunities in this day and age. It's a very competitive age we live in, and it seems like only the fittest survive. And we have to find our own way through this world. And these cards, in my opinion at least, are not the way to go about finding your world or your place in this world. It's just another dead end as far as I'm concerned. And playing with spiritual stuff is potentially deadly. I know you people might think it's just a game, or maybe it's got some good in it, but basically, to me at least, I don't see it as something that's safe or even fun. You just don't know what strange things could go wrong if you're dealing with this shit. If you're having fun with this shit. There are such things as evil spirits, and evil spirits love this shit. So yeah, you don't want to get involved with evil spirits, however fun it might sound. You might have seen it in the movies, but that's the movies, folks. You can't believe the movies. Not in that case, anyway. Yeah. But anyway, that looks really quite interesting. Just wondering if we could do a switcheroo. Maybe we'll do a switcheroo. But yeah, I just would prefer to stay away from this stuff. It's really deadly, potentially at least. You just don't know what evil spirits are up to with this. I've had problems with evil spirits myself, against my will, so I'm telling you, this shit is dangerous. Anyway, that looks interesting. I think now, I'm wondering if we're going to do yet another switcheroo. I'm going to do another switch. But I really miss my partner Luigi. Evil spirits were responsible for me not getting together with Luigi when I was young. So that's why I'm telling you this shit is dangerous. And I wasn't even playing around. I was originally playing around with, I was interested in astral projection. And I think that might have contributed. It would have come back from the past and fucked me over later. So yeah, it's dangerous shit. I think now we can call it quits.